What's up, Film Jammers? Today we're doing a PL mount modification on the Blackmagic Pocket 6K Pro. Now what that means is we get to use all of our sweet cinema lenses like the Cooke S4s, the Atlas Anamorphics, the Vespid Primes, and the Leica Summilux lenses. And I'm gonna bring in my good buddy and distant cousin, Timmy Von Butner, who's frozen in carbonite in Ireland, to do the modification. Timmy, Blackmagic, activate!
Well, carbonite sucks. Whoa! Alright guys, I'm Tim Butner, and today I am going to be modifying the Blackmagic Pocket 6K Pro for you with the wooden camera PL mount, which was developed specifically by Wooden Camera to be used to replace the EF mount on the Pocket 6K and Pocket 6K Pro. The Wooden Camera PL kit ships with the PL mount, the shim kit if you need to adjust back focus, a piece of flocking tape to take care of the EF ribbon, a jeweler's Phillips head screw, a 2mm Allen wrench, and then some additional screws. To start, we will be removing from the PL modification the screws right here with the 2mm Allen wrench that is provided. So when you're done with that process, you should be able to remove this back piece here. Make sure you keep those screws in place so that you can re-screw them in later in this process. The next step in the process is removing the EF mount from the body of the camera, and we will do so with the provided 2mm Allen wrench. So we will remove the EF mount. The next step in the process is we are going to take out the loading spring here. Into place there, and get that right there. Actually, wait, I can indeed actually take that out. I do not need that. The next step in this process is we will be installing the black ring. There are two indentations that will match up with two locating pins on here. So nice and secure. You will feel it not wiggle. So once you get the black ring into place, you will be taking the EF screws that you had taken out, and you will be matching them up into the same holes they came out of. As we're doing this, you'll notice that we are using plastic pieces. This is meant to be more of a permanent modification as opposed to something you will be doing on a weekly basis, because the parts are more than likely not going to last through multiple swaps. Now we are going to take the jeweler's Phillips head screwdriver, and we will be removing the baffle followed by the Pogo. So these little Phillips head screws here, we will be removing. Okay, so now that those three screws are out, I can remove the baffle. As well, I can remove the Pogo piece, but that is attached, as you'll see, to the ribbon. So we are going to need to very carefully remove that ribbon from the back of this Pogo piece, and then we will use the banding tape to tape that down. Once you get the plastic piece off of the ribbon, you will tuck it back and tape it down. The PL mount comes with the tan shim. You do want to start with this shim in there. So attaching the PL mount, you want to make sure the locator pin is going to be up in the top right corner of the camera. Now that the mount is screwed in, you can put your cap on and you have yourself a nice little PL modification for the Pocket 6K Pro. Some additional notes. You have the extra shims so that you can check your back focus. What you want to do is take a wide angle lens, put it on, and then focus to infinity and ensure that you are nailing infinity. You can also use a focus chart if you have one available. If you need to, you will remove the mount and add a shim until you can achieve your infinity focus. Okay, I have now got on the camera the Dieso Film Vespid 25mm, which I have in PL mount, so I can use it on my big Ursa Mini Pro as well. And I've been looking forward to being able to put it onto the Pocket 6K Pro. Now back to Christian.
Okay, well, I hope that was helpful seeing how the modification works with the PL mount on the Blackmagic Pocket 6K Pro. Oh, and it looks like I teleported in with my Atlas Anamorphic lenses. I think we're gonna go test these out. So make sure to tune in for next week's episode where we check out PL mount lenses on the Pocket 6K Pro. I'm Christian with Film Jams, and we'll see you next week.
God, I hate these stupid things. It feels nice and delicious.
Oh, you know, we should... Oh!